I'm fishing an open tournament out at Holiday Park, and the approach I'm going to take is I'm going to pretty much flip all day. Start in the morning with a jig, and then as the sun, I'm going to make one pass with a jig on my first spot, and then depending on what happens, I'll switch to a tube and plastic, and it's going to be just pretty much all day just like this. I mean, there's not a ton of boats, but there's a decent amount. But we'll see what happens. I don't know how hard the wind's supposed to blow today, so that's gonna play a pretty big role in what ends up happening. But I haven't got anything yet, but we'll see. They seem to turn on. The mornings seem to get less bites, but you get like one good one, and then they seem to turn on a bit. You get a little more active at certain points during the day. So let's see if it stays normal. It's not much surfacing yet, and I haven't seen anything. Only spooked one or two, but we'll start getting going. Ooh, that was close. Jig fell right out too. It's a nice 3. It's a good start. Man, oh man, that scared me. That scared me. That fish was real up shallow and a bunch of boats just buzzed me. And I dropped the jig in there and shook it for a second. That fish came from about 2 foot away and swatted it. And thing is, it was one of those fish that run out. So he was barely hooked. The hook fell right out. And what's a little worrisome is it looked like he was hooked outside the mouth, which means they're not smacking it the way you want them to smack it. But Mike. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's a nice vibe, baby. Saw this fish, crept up right behind him, drop it right in front of them and knock them. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way we're gonna whack them here, baby. We're not pissing around. Talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Come on out. Come on out. Man, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You see that? That's the one I needed. That's the one I needed. That's a nice 6, man. That's a nice 6. Look at that beast, baby. Look at that beast. Oh, that's the one I needed. Ooh, not so excited about the new company, huh? I ran down to another spot that I got. It's just a little short stretch, and I caught a 6 that I didn't get on tape the other day. And I caught some other. I think it was like a 3, 3.5, and got some other decent bites. Not huge, but when that happens, you know, it's a decent little stretch, because it's really out here. You don't spot fish, you stretch fish, and I'm bleeding all over the place. So the jig bite really slowed down. I mean, I'm not getting, I probably caught maybe 7 fish all day. I haven't caught that many fish at all. But I know they're better in here, and I'm flipping a big tube now. I was flipping that jig, but it really slowed down. The water's a little bit muddy, but the thing is I got 5 good ones. But I had, 3 good ones, 4 good ones, and I'm not gonna piss around with smaller fish. I'm bleeding. But so I'm looking for maybe 1 or 2 bites, and as long as I can stay patient and focused enough, then I can get those kind of bites. Let's get one more big one. Close this deal. I needed. That's the one I needed. That's a giant, son. That is an absolute giant. Look at that bugger. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. with it when you know what's going on. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. So, caught him pretty good. I don't know exactly what I got. I stopped counting. I didn't count. All I knew was I needed 5 big ones, and then basically I was gonna flip to get those bites. I think I picked up one other rod for maybe 2 or 3 casts, and that's it. But I got all solid fish. A little storm came in, and I mean, I just haven't gotten bites, man. I might have caught maybe 15, 20 fish, but bites wise, it's just real low. They're real finicky. But the thing is any bite that I get, at least for the most part, have been better fish. I started off the day just flipping a jig, and half-ounce jig, that Greg Hackney deal, and they got a little weird on it as the sun got up and the sun got high. The wind was kind of off and on, so I switched over to a tube, and I've been flipping a tube ever since. I actually tried it's a Strike King. It's the coffee tubes. I was using just the regular tubes, but they have a great color in the coffee tubes. You should check them out. They're the 4.5 inch. But I'm gonna go. It's a little bit early, but I'm done. I'm gonna go weigh in, and we'll see. I might do a little bit afterwards to let you know what happened. All right, guys.